Yehovah, please fill me with the Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, amen. Start with the Shema, listen and obey. Children of Yah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Daniel chapter 12, the last chapter of Daniel. When that time comes, Michael, the great prince who champions your people, will stand up, and there will be a time of distress unparalleled between the time they became a nation and that moment. At that time, your people will be delivered, everyone whose name is found written in the book. Many of those sleeping in the dust of the earth will awaken, some to everlasting life and some to everlasting shame and abhorrence. But those who can discern will shine like the brightness of heaven's dome. Those who turn many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. But you, Daniel, keep these words secret and seal up the book until the time of the end. Many will rush here and there as knowledge increases. Then I, Daniel, looked, and I saw in front of me two others, one on this bank of the river and the other on its other bank. One of them asked the man dressed in linen who was above the water of the river, "How long will these wonders last?" The man dressed in linen who was above the water of the river raised his right and left hands toward heaven, and swore to him, and swore by him who lives forever, that it would be for a time, times and a half, and that it will be when the power of the holy people is no longer being shattered, that all these things will end. I heard this, but I couldn't understand what it meant. So I asked, "Lord, what will be the outcome of all this?" But he said, "Go your way, Daniel, for these words are to remain secret and sealed until the time of the end. Many will purify and cleanse and refine themselves, but the wicked will keep on acting wickedly. And none of the wicked will understand, but those with discernment will understand. From the time the regular burnt offering is taken away and the abomination that causes desolation is set up, there will be 1,290 days. How blessed will be anyone who waits and arrives at the 1,335 days. But you, go your way until the end comes. Then you will rest and rise for your reward at the end of the days." How can we learn to love our Creator after reading the last chapter of Daniel? We can learn some awesomeness. Trust that one day we will be delivered. All of us whose names are found written in the book. Aim to verify that my name is written in the book, and everyone I know that their names are written in this book. Seek to gain discernment so that we can turn many to righteousness. Be looking for the wisdom found in this book that was sealed up until the time of the end. Realize that we are living in a time where we do rush here and there, and that knowledge has increased. Know that one day it is possible for us to see this event of the man dressed in linen actually happen. Trust that those events will end when the power of the holy, that is, the set-apart people, are no longer being shattered. Know the facts that Daniel couldn't understand what this meant, and that Yehovah told Daniel for these words are to remain secret and sealed until the time of the end. Trust that a description was given. That time many will purify and cleanse and refine themselves, but the wicked will keep on acting wickedly. None will understand this, but those with discernment will understand. Look for the time the regular burnt offering is taken away and the abomination that causes desolation is set up. There will be 1,290 days. Trust that it is written, how blessed will be anyone who waits and arrives at the 1,335 days. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can aim to turn as many as possible to Yeshua for deliverance and reconciliation to Jehovah. Produce spiritual fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. How can we bear one another's burdens? We can spend quality time sharing the good news of Yeshua the Messiah, found in the Tanakh, of his birth, life, death, resurrection, so that we can trust that his blood is the atonement, that is the covering us for the reconciliation needed with his Father, Jehovah. Hand, behold; nail, behold. End with the Arianic blessing. Jehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Jehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Jehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Amen.